they'll go down deeper and you have stitches. You'll have a scar. Let me see how long the scar is going to be.
Hey guys. Okay, hold up, just 1 second. Hey guys, what is up? My name is Brianna, you already know that. But today I'm going back to a dermatologist, and if you already know, I had a mole on my nose. So I'm just gonna sum it up and say that it's a lot bigger than what it is right now. I got it removed once because it was a biopsy, and that means they just cut it off to examine it to figure out what it was. The second time I went to the doctor, I told them that it grew back. They told me the diagnosis that they got for the first time, and she looked at it and said that that didn't look like the diagnosis that she got. So she wanted to do another biopsy, which meant that she had to cut it off again. So that was the last time I went there. She said that they were gonna send me my new diagnosis or something, and they were gonna tell me and my mom, but they never did, and it grew back again. So we're going today to find out like what's going on, you know. I think they're gonna take it off again today. It's that I'm just going because they don't know what it, oh my god, my windshield wipers are on, hold on. I was gonna say that they don't know what it is, okay? But yeah, that's the reason I'm going today, because it grew back, and I don't know, we just have questions, you know. Yeah, and last time I said that I kind of wanted to record, but I didn't. So today I'm gonna be recording just to see like what they say, you know, so I don't have to repeat everything. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of editing for me with the subtitles. So yeah, I'll update you guys later.
Like 2 or 3 already, and it keeps coming back. They tell us that if that happens again, to come back as soon as it starts coming back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Does it itch or anything? No? You'll be in here in a little bit, okay?
I saw like, you know how in Snapchat memories it like shows your memories from like a year ago or something? I saw myself 3 years ago, and I didn't realize like how big it actually was. But like now it's like people don't even notice it, and it's weird.
Brianna, hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Ah, so you got a regrowth on the spot that was taken out. Is that right?
Yeah.
Frustrating. And that's mainly the spot you want treated, right? That spot on your nose. Let me make a. Tell me about that. Is it like hurting, bothering you? Does it itch or anything?
Not really. Like there was like a few times, but not really.
It's just cosmetically not pleasing.
It kept getting bigger and bigger. So the first time it got removed, it was huge. So she got it removed and then started growing back again. So she got it removed once more.
So you
I mean,
did
2 or 3
twice,
times.
or 2 or 3 times? Let's
2
see.
or 3 times.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so to make this go away and stay away, it will be a little different. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on Dr. schedule. Now, the reason I'm doing that, yeah, I see where they took it off way back in 2018 and 2019. On Dr. schedule, they're going to cut this out in a different way than what you've had it cut out before. So when did it, she shaved it off with like a razor, right? And that's a good way to do it, and often works fine. But this thing has depth to it. It's deeper than what the shave can get. And if you go too deep with that, it would make a scar. That's not very pretty. So I'm going to put you on Dr. schedule, and here's what he's going to do. He's going to numb this up the same way they did before, but they're going to cut it around it and down underneath it and scoop it out. So it would be like kind of if you cut a tree down towards the ground, you notice sometimes they start growing back up, right? That's what's happening here. We're going to go down and get all those roots out, or else it'll keep coming back.
Okay.
So it'll be the same procedure pretty much, except that they'll go down deeper and you have stitches. You'll have a scar. Let me see how long the scar is going to be. Fibrous papule versus spitz nevus. On the left, nasal slope. I'm going to measure. And it measures 6 by 5. All right. What now?
picture? Or are we taking it off today?
No, we're not doing it today. Dr. Trent's doing it. Go ahead and
It
get a
says
picture.
6.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to take a picture, okay?
It's currently this long here, okay? You want to come over? So it's currently this long. But the scar you're going to be replacing it with will be about that long, maybe a tad longer. So the scar gets a little bit longer than the actual lesion. The difference is the scar is going to be flesh colored. It won't be a pink bump on your nose. And it should look pretty decent. I think you'll be happier with the little bitty scar that's kind of blending in with the skin than you will be with the pink nodule. So is that good to set you up for that? You wanted it done today, didn't you? You're okay with that? All right. So put her on Dr. schedule, and we'll have that incision biopsy. All right. You have any questions? You, Mom?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the best option. No sense in cutting this again. It's time to do it a better way, deeper. Going to go down and get those roots out, and it won't come back again. No more of that. One time and done.
I was just wondering like what it was called because she never like told us.
Oh, let me go over that with you. It's called a fibrous papule. So a fibrous papule is like a scar, like a little knotty scar. And I had one on the tip of my nose too. You don't really notice it because it's on the bottom of my nose. But fibrous papules, they're pretty benign. In other words, they don't hurt anything. You can have them. They're not going to kill you. They just kind of look a little different, you know? And you notice some. But I guarantee you, not many people. Well, do you have friends that notice it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't notice it. Let me see if I got a patient handout here for you. All right. Fibrous papular noses. Let me go print this out for you. That way I'll make 2 copies, one for you and one for your mom.
I don't know, like how long does it take to heal?
You'll get the stitches out in 7 to 10 days. But cosmetically heal completely, probably months.
Yeah, but she's going to have a good result, I believe, because you're going to use scar cream. And the scar cream after the surgery is really going to make this look nice. I'll show you some pictures. So these are people with fibrous papules like yours. And they come in little different colors and sizes. You can get them down there too. Wait, this is it. That's not the same thing. Yours looks better than that. Anyway, this explains a little bit more about it. But basically, it can be so they don't really know what causes it. It can be somewhat like a mole. You know, people who have those brown moles. Some people say it's kind of like that, but it's a little bit different. In other words, it stopped producing the brown pigment. So some people say that. Some scientists do, and then some say no. It's more like a scar, a little knot, a knotty scar. So we don't know what causes it. We know they're harmless. They don't turn into cancer or anything. So. So nice to meet you. Have a good day.
Hey guys, it is like way later in the day. Also, do not mind my hair. My hair looks huge right now. Anyways, this is gonna be like a really low quality video. I'm so sorry. I filmed it like really fast. So you guys kind of like know what my appointment basically looked like because I recorded the entire thing. That was literally the entire appointment. But the doctor did give me and my mom these papers of like what it is. I don't even know if I recorded my question where I asked like what even did I have, you know? He told me my diagnosis is fibrous papule. That is what it's called, a fibrous papule. So this is how the paper looks like. I guess I'm just gonna like read it. It's okay though, because I was never the kid that volunteered to read in class. So it has overview, who's at risk, signs and symptoms, self-care guidelines, when to seek medical care and treatments. So the overview, I even searched this up on Google. It is like the exact definition of what it actually is. Fibrous papule of the nose is a harmless, small, raised pimple-like growth of papule on the nose or central face that feels firm to the touch and is skin colored or pink. There is usually a single papule, but you may have multiple. And who's at risk? fibrous papules of the nose are seen in equal numbers of middle-aged men and women regardless of race or ethnicity. When I read middle-aged men and women, I told my mom, I was like, middle-aged? Because back when I was trying to diagnose myself, I read something about these things, about like older people getting these things, and I'm like, okay, that's obviously not me because I'm freaking 17. The signs and symptoms, there aren't any symptoms about it. It does not cause pain or itching, but they can be inflamed and bleed when irritated or scratched, which that has happened before. And for self-care guidelines, it just says to follow a normal skin cleaning routine, when to seek medical care. If it changes in appearance and if other symptoms develop, you should contact your doctors as soon as possible. And this is when we did contact our doctors because it was just progressively like getting bigger and more red, so we did that. And then the last one for treatments, it just says for cosmetic purposes you may choose to have the papule removed by shave incision. This may leave a scar. So I did more research on this, and basically there's no known reason on why it appears. The only reason I got on Google is that it just appears with age, and apparently it's like really common, but I've never seen anyone with it, and it just never goes away. But I'm pretty sure I recorded the part of the appointment where he was telling me that I'd have to get surgery and I'm gonna have a scar. He also said the scar was gonna be bigger than the thing itself, which also kind of scared me because I'm like, okay, like if I'm gonna have something bigger than what I already have, like why would I even, like, you know? They told me that the scar was gonna be skin colored instead of pink. I don't know, I feel like I can kind of see like a scar going down there. I don't know, kind of just excited, but like I have this idea in the back of my head. It's like, am I doing this just because I want to look like everyone else, or like am I doing this for myself, you know? I don't know, but I think I'll be okay with it and I'll be fine with it. But yeah, that's what I think, and this is gonna be the end of this video because I feel like this video is gonna be really long, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.